So a little while ago, I made a TikTok, and it was about VR guns. It was about Into the Radius VR, which is a really fun gun game that takes everything very seriously. You have to load bullets into magazines and then shoot those bullets and survive in a very stalker-esque environment. I love this game. It's very good. Go play it. I made a video about how challenging guns were, and somehow through that, I created my most popular TikTok. Currently, this TikTok has 83,000 views, and most of that is because I pissed off the entire gun community with a VR game. Don't ask me how I did that, but I did. So enjoy watching this video. When we come back, I'm going to cover some of the comments I received and review them with you for your viewing pleasure. Enjoy. When you have your hands on a gun, it's a totally different experience. I didn't realize that reloading a gun was so difficult. You see a lot of these people in movies and video games just like click clack. You know, like I don't. Have you ever seen those people like reload Nerf guns? Super cool. I thought it was gonna be like that, but no. The fact that you have to load all the bullets into magazines and clips or whatever the heck they're called, I didn't think about that. You know, you just pop things in guns and they just go, and then you know you're empty, or you just pop another one in. Easy. No. How do you put bullets in this gun? Okay, so comment number 1. From FFFFFRR. This is why Into the Radius best, and it's not like a video game where you fire off all your ammo. Into the Radius, it costs money, and how you play, and I don't know where this is going. Shoot affects your run. Yup. Agreed, man. Agreed. Hop in the Minge Mobile says H3VR is better representation for guns because it has full collisions and realistic weapon mechanics, and it's a gun sim. I don't know what that is, so let's look it up. Hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades is what this commenter is talking about. America. Okay, not gonna lie. The effects and the simulation stuff looks awesome, so I agree with you. I should probably look into picking this up. It looks awesome. And then FFFR comes back and says, well, obviously I just love Into the Radius though. And yeah, power to you. Okay, next comment. Sir Watermelon, nice profile picture by the way. I mean, it's easy when you know what you're doing. And yeah, I agree. I didn't know what I was doing when I was playing this game, and I've learned a little bit. I've gotten a little bit better. Hayden, for real, bro. Sal from Impractical Jokers. Oh my god, it's Sal. I know that guy. I shoot 22S. I don't know what that is. 9mm, 12 gauge, and that's 120-year-old Winchester rifles a shit ton. Good for you, Sal from Impractical Jokers. What is 22S? What are you talking about? Googling this. Those are cool looking bullets. I don't know anything about this. Cool. Ark says, nah, doing it IRL is easier because they don't clip together. That is true. VR is very difficult when you clip your mags and your guns together. It doesn't really, feel good. I find the hardest thing to do in Into the Radius is open drawers because I usually try to grab it and then my hand slips through, my VR hand, and clips through the drawer. So I usually just end up like waving my arm around till the drawer opens. It's frustrating. So yes, clipping is annoying and difficult. Death says, hello Death, don't come for me. How am I younger than you and know the basics of pretty much every popular gun and some unpopular guns? Okay, easy point. I've never touched a gun. You win. And Death says, you can't hurt me. You can't hurt Death because he's already dead. Good luck. Have you ever actually reloaded a gun? I hit Glock mags first try every single time. What's hard about that? Skullface says Fyodor's arm. I hit Glock mags first try every time. That's insane. power to you, man. It takes like 2 minutes to load a 30-round magazine in real life. It says, you buffoon, not reloading a magazine. Reloading a gun with a loaded mag, I meant inserting a mag inside of a gun is, bracket, most of the time, close bracket, not hard. Comes back at it, says, oh shit, my bad. These comment sections are insane. You guys are having conversations with yourselves in these comment sections. I'm proud of you. There's a lot of passion here, and I feel it. Cool person with a nice Luffy from One Piece profile picture says Stalker VR. If you don't know what Stalker is, I'm just going to quickly show you. I can't even imagine you playing Another Radius without at least knowing of Stalker. It's a very passion-filled apocalypse game. I haven't played it. I really should, though. Look at this creepo. He looks freaking awesome. I like kids23. Okay. Your username needs some looking into, but it's cool. Bro, you didn't unload the mag. I probably didn't. I didn't know what I was doing. I only just came into consciousness in VR recently. Most of the time I'm just swinging my arms around like an ape. And plus your gun is dirty. Bro, my gun was dirty. I didn't understand the cleaning mechanic because I didn't know about it at this point in time. I also didn't know that you could sell and buy things, like buy nicer guns or repair them in the shop. If you're playing this game, just know that you can do that and it'll make your life a lot easier. Jamal comes in. I don't even play Into the Race. I knew that, bruh. Again, I know there's some Canadians out there that are very big gun fanatics. I'm not one of those Canadians. I'm one of the ones that knows literally nothing about guns. I also didn't do any military training. I'm diabetic. I really should, though. I feel like that'd be a useful life skill. Like, all you guys that know this stuff, one day this will come in handy. I mean, maybe every day in your life. Who knows? Maybe you hunt. I'd like to try hunting at some point, but I'm a broke little bitch that makes YouTube videos. So I, can't really afford a gun license right now, or guns, or hunting, period. It's expensive. I mean, VR and video games are expensive too, but I already spent the money on that before when I wasn't broke. Bro, tried to put a TT-33 mag in a PM. I don't know what these things are. I definitely did that though. Bro, never seen DayZ, Tarkov, and most of the realistic, semi-realistic games. I haven't played any of these games. You're right. Bro, you're right. I haven't played DayZ, I haven't played Tarkov, and I haven't played most of the realistic, semi-realistic games. I have played PUBG, which I know is very basic. I'd like to try Tarkov. I've seen a lot of funny clips of Tarkov. I think I just have a Fortnite level of impatience that comes with a lot of these games and staying quiet, I guess, and avoiding being caught. I'm not good at that. I'm really loud and messy and chaotic, so I'll try them out someday. Thanks for suggesting some things that I've never played before, because that is actually accurate. FBG Booty Man says, kinda sad some dead relate to disc guns are easy kinda too easy leading to cheddar bobs and accidental suicides, but that's only if you add dickhead. Sock33 says I had a stroke reading this. I feel like I did too. Easter Island Head says, on your free time, you can load them by hand or pay more money for another mag. That is actually true. And at the time I made this video, I didn't know that. I had the game settings on realistic, thinking that would be the best experience for me. I don't think it was now in hindsight. I found a lot of the game I was spending with one health bar, hardly able to move or do anything without getting shot. So yeah, take this advice from Easter Island Head and load your mags early. Fill them all up with bullets, that way you can unload them later. It's a great strategy. BBL Benjamin says, it's a lot different in VR. It's not like holding a real gun in the sense that you're not actually holding a physical thing. So you have a harder time loading. I'm guessing that's true again. It does just feel like I have my hands on VR grips. This game does a very good job at these mechanics and making them work in VR, but there are some things that just will never be possible, I think. Maybe with a new PlayStation VR and all their rumble haptic stuff they got going on. I've seen the Happy videos about that machine.
Okay. My head just shook when that thing flew over. The headset vibrates.
Maybe it's better. And also there's Genghis, who plays with like a full suit of haptic everything. And that has nothing to do with PlayStation. So that's also an option for making things feel tactile and real.
You can feel the rain. It's crazy. What the fuck? Ooh.
I don't have those options. I have the Quest 2, like a chump. Sewell says, can you play Into the Radius on Quest 1? I'm not sure. Let's find out. There's a spy here says, Quest 2 and PVT only. PC VR, not PVT. If you were curious about Quest 1, then more you know. The PC version of this game looks insane. I play on Quest. I'm sorry for you, hardware. That's probably something you should take insight from with your username. Upgrade your hardware, I guess. I don't know if you can. I'm happy you're able to play, period. How about that? That's good. Lou says, wait, is that a sock on your microphone? Yes, this is a sock on my microphone. Supposedly it helps with noises. I'm not sure if it does, but there is a sock on my microphone. And at this point, I've branded myself with a sock on my microphone. So, this is my life now. Have you ever tried AC style free running on the way to GameStop? No, I haven't. I'd like to. That sounds cool. Have you? The Kush Kingdom says, being from the south and having guns around pretty much all the time, this is hella interesting to me. And yeah, I think what needs to be said here is that I'm from the north. We don't have guns around all the time. It's weird to think that in the south there is guns around all the time. It's a different way to grow up and to live, and a different hobby to have in your life. I don't have that hobby accessible to me all the time, and that might be interesting to you, but I do have friends that go to like gun ranges and they shoot stuff sometimes, or they go down to America and try out guns. Is like a fun thing to do. In Canada, unless you're hunting, that's when you typically have your hands on a gun. Outside of that, I'd say almost everyone that I know that's close by to me and my house, we don't have guns. That's not common. So, you know, just for your information, not to say that guns are like seen as like a terrible thing here. They're just, you know, very regulated, and most people don't have them. So we play VR games to try them out. Alex Pia says, game, it's called Into the Radius. You should try it out. You'd probably like it. It's very stressful, especially up until you kind of know, or up until you have a formula or a strategy as to how you're going to go in and get out safe. But it is a great time, and it's one of the best VR games I've played since getting my VR. You can prepare your mags at home in real life, but you won't need to. Yeah. Egg says, imagine playing with one of the VR headsets that kill you when you die in game. I don't want to try that VR game. I have died countless times in this game, and I would have been dead quite fast. There's a layer of stress that you get sometimes when you play these VR games where like you're dodging bullets desperately because you just don't want to get hit. And those moments are the moments where the game's at its best, but I don't think I want to experience that level of stress because this game's already stressful enough. I feel my heart rate go up sometimes when I'm, you know, almost back and I have all my mission stuff in my bag. Rob Gass says, mate, try Ghost of Tabor. Feel real as it gets. X. I haven't heard about that. I think I'd like to try that out. So I will put that on my wish list. Hopefully it goes on sale soon. Asa said, did he just call a magazine a clip? I did. And I did that on purpose because there was a big joke at the time with penguins. But there was a big joke where he confuses magazines with clips, and it was very pointing at the time, so I did that. You're welcome.
They're all mags. Stop saying clips. You look stupid here.
Factory. Yeah, okay. I've read 1,000 of these. Meow says, I love Into the Radius. And yeah, I do too, Meow. Thank you, Kat, for your response. Purified Nugget says, I love seeing people learn Into the Radius. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have expressed the same feelings that I did. And maybe you also had a slight panic attack when you first joined into it, whoever's watching. Not the person, the commenter specifically. But yeah, it's very stressful at first. And then you kind of get really familiar with it later. And it's the best. I have rifles now in the game. And they're all upgraded. And it's amazing. W says Tarkov players. Big Dick Marty, amazing name again, says just say Clipazine. Yeah, that, you know what? That covers all the bases. It's one or the other, so like, you know, you got them both in one name. This guy's really passionate that I really hate Taylor Swift is the username. Mood. It's easy when you don't try to put a TT33 mag in a Mac. User whatever says this just makes you look bad, bro. That's true. When I put this out, it was something that I thought was funny and goofy and made me look terrible. Yeah, that was kind of the point. It is easier, just a bit slow. And yeah, I don't... This is my first experience with guns. And a lot of VR complicated guns. So yeah, I'm a bit slow. I'll take that. Pulse says, from Fortnite to VR. That's on the money, man. That's on the money. Untitled Blackout says, tell me you've never shot a gun without telling me you've never shot a gun. I've never shot a gun. Am I almost through these comments? There's so many. There's a bunch of other comments, but I'm not going to read the rest because it's a lot of the same stuff you've heard here. I'm shocked that this video has performed as well as it has. I feel like, to me, it's not one of my favorite videos I've made, or my favorite TikToks, but I guess TikTok and all these people that are so passionate about this game felt like this was a video that was worth commenting on and throwing their thoughts at me about. And I think that's reflective of the game and how passionate the fan base is. I think the company's working on a sequel, number 2, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be so fun, especially with how far into the game I've gotten now and how much better I've gotten at it. I'm just very excited to see what they get up to and what they do. So yes, I've never shot a gun, and if I ever do, I will give you my thoughts on my channels. So look forward to that, or don't. Hopefully I have a TikTok that's more popular than this one eventually in the future that I can comment on, that's not me being bad with VR guns and me not pissing off an entire gun community. I'm sorry, gun community. I do watch a lot of gun videos because I find them interesting. But I don't study them, and I've never had my hands on a physical one, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to reload your mags and fill them up before you go into battle into the radius. You don't want to be caught with no bullets in your gun and then flipping through whatever magazine you can find in your backpack to try and put more bullets into the gun in a panic before you die. Anyways, bye.